So WWE wants to play games with us? They think they can just sweep Seth Rollins' injury under the rug and act like nothing's happening? Are you kidding me right now? The Visionary, one of the biggest names on the roster, is clearly hurt, and WWE is giving us absolutely nothing. No updates, no transparency, just silence. And you know what? That's completely unacceptable. Drop a comment right now if you're as furious as I am about WWE keeping us in the dark. Here's what we know for certain: Seth Rollins is injured. It's confirmed. But WWE? They are playing their usual corporate games, keeping every single detail locked down tighter than Fort Knox. Why? What are they hiding? Is it worse than they are letting on? Are they protecting their WrestleMania plans? Or are they just treating the WWE Universe like we don't deserve to know what's happening with one of our favorite superstars? Let me break this down for you, because this situation is getting more suspicious by the day. Seth Rollins has been wrestling through pain for months now. We've all seen it. The man is a warrior, there's no denying that. But there comes a point where even the toughest fighters need to step back and recover. And it looks like that time has come for Rollins, whether WWE wants to admit it or not. Multiple sources close to the situation have confirmed that Rollins is dealing with a legitimate injury. The exact nature? WWE isn't saying. The timeline for his return? Radio silence. Expected treatment plan? You guessed it, nothing. It's like they think if they ignore it long enough, we'll just forget about one of the top performers in the entire company being sidelined. Before we go any further, we have a quick request for you. We are constantly working to improve our content to earn your love and support. That's why we would truly appreciate it if you could take a moment to leave a like on this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell icon so you never miss an update here on Wrestling Zone Insider. Now, let's talk about why this secrecy is so problematic. WWE has a long history of being cryptic about injuries, and honestly, it needs to stop. These aren't just characters on our screens, these are real human beings putting their bodies on the line for our entertainment. When someone like Seth Rollins gets hurt, the fans deserve to know what's going on. We invest our time, our money, and our emotions into these performers. The least WWE could do is give us some basic information. Think about it. Rollins has been carrying Raw on his back for years. He's been in countless high-profile matches, main events, and championship reigns. The guy has given everything to this company, and now, when he's hurt and needs time to recover, WWE treats us like mushrooms, keeping us in the dark and feeding us nothing but vague statements and corporate speak. Here's a trivia question for you. Comment your answer below. How many times has Seth Rollins won the WWE Championship? Let's see who the real Seth Rollins fans are out there. The timing of this injury couldn't be worse, either. We're heading into the most critical part of the year for WWE. WrestleMania season is approaching, and everyone knows that's when the company needs their biggest stars healthy and ready to deliver. If Rollins is out for an extended period, that throws a massive wrench into WWE's plans. And you better believe that's part of why they are being so secretive about this. WWE doesn't want to admit that they might have to pivot their entire road to WrestleMania without one of their top guys. They don't want to show any weakness or uncertainty. But here's the reality: injuries happen. It's part of the business. What's not acceptable is treating your fanbase like we're too stupid to handle the truth. Sources backstage have indicated that Rollins has been working hurt for longer than anyone realizes. We're talking about a guy who's been dealing with nagging issues but kept pushing through because that's the kind of performer he is. Seth Rollins doesn't take nights off. He doesn't phone it in. When he's out there, he gives you everything he's got, even if it means risking his long-term health. And that's exactly what makes this situation so frustrating. WWE had to have known that Rollins was dealing with something. Medical staff, trainers, management, they all had to be aware. Yet they kept booking him in intense matches, demanding performances, and pushing him to his limits. Now that his body has finally said enough is enough, WWE wants to act surprised and keep everything under wraps. Another trivia question for the comment section: what was the name of Seth Rollins' faction before he joined the Authority? Drop your answer and let's see who remembers the early days. The lack of communication isn't just disrespectful to the fans, it's concerning for Rollins himself. When a company refuses to be transparent about a performer's health, it raises questions about how they are handling the situation behind the scenes. Is Rollins getting the proper treatment? Is he being pressured to return too soon? Are they putting business interests ahead of his long-term well-being? We've seen this story before in wrestling. Performers pushed to come back too early, injuries that never fully heal, careers cut short because someone decided that the next pay-per-view was more important than someone's health. It's a dangerous pattern, and WWE's silence on Rollins' injury is making a lot of people nervous that we're about to see it happen again. The WWE Universe is not stupid. We can see when someone is hurt. We noticed when Rollins was moving differently in the ring. We saw the grimaces, the hesitation, the subtle signs that something wasn't right. And now that it's confirmed he's injured, WWE's refusal to provide details just feels like they are insulting our intelligence. What happens next is anyone's guess. Will Rollins be out 4 weeks, months? Will he require surgery? Is this something that could potentially threaten his ability to compete at the highest level? These are questions that deserve answers, but WWE seems content to leave us all guessing. If you're as frustrated as I am about this entire situation, make sure you're sharing this video. We need to make it clear to WWE that this kind of treatment of the fanbase is unacceptable. We deserve transparency, we deserve respect, and Seth Rollins deserves to have his injury taken seriously and handled properly, not swept under the rug like some corporate secret. The wrestling business has changed. Fans are more informed than ever. We have access to information, we follow backstage news, and we care deeply about the performers we watch every week. WWE needs to evolve with the times and start treating us like the passionate, invested audience that we are. Final trivia question before we wrap up. In what year did Seth Rollins cash in his Money in the Bank contract at WrestleMania? Comment your answer and show me you know your Rollins history. This Seth Rollins injury situation is far from over. We'll be following every development and bringing you updates as soon as we have them here on Wrestling Zone Insider. If WWE won't give you the information you deserve, we'll do our best to find it and share it with you. Because that's what a real wrestling community does. We look out for each other and we demand better from the companies we support. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Wrestling Zone Insider, and hit that bell icon so you're always in the loop. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Are you angry about WWE's secrecy? What do you think is really going on with Seth Rollins? Let's talk about it. Until next time, stay informed, stay passionate, and never stop demanding the truth.